Ah, damn it!
What's up, Farm Dogs? To start this video, I want to mention I've opened the shop, the merch shop, so you can go to the online store and order some merch. Go get you a hat, go get you a shirt. It's got our saying on the back, Farm Dawgs logo on the front. Pretty cool. We got sweatshirts and all kinds of other stuff. Go check that out. It's kind of neat. We'll get it shipped to you as soon as we can. That's pretty much it. Keep on keeping on and enjoy the video. What's going on, Farm Dogs? Back with another YouTube video. And as you can see, it is a winter wonderland in western Illinois here. We're gonna go out. I think today we're gonna try to go get the cameras that we set up. I got the trailer hooked up and we're gonna go up and start the side-by-side. That makes things a lot easier, and we're gonna see if we can pick up some cameras on maybe the crappiest day ever. But let's go see if the side-by-side will start so we can even go. So here we go. Here's the shed that it sits in, and as you can see, we've had it out. It's got snow on the bottom there. So hopefully it isn't all gelled up. So let's see if she's gonna start. Get in, partner! Alright, and just like that, we're loaded up. I got the other farm dog with me today. We're gonna go try to get something done today, so hopefully we can get to all the back roads and get there without getting stuck, but hopefully there ain't no problems there. So let's get headed to the first farm. All right, guys, we made it to the first farm there, so we're gonna get unloaded and kind of drive around here, kind of check out with the snow on the ground. You kind of see where all the deer are walking, kind of see where all the game trails are. But main reason is to get the cameras. So we'll get the side-by-side unloaded here. And as you guys can see, when we were driving up, we're the first truck back here, so we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So hopefully we don't get stuck. So we'll get it unloaded and we'll get to checking cameras. So here we go, guys. We're walking up onto our camera and we got deer tracks. These are fresh. We just had an inch of snow this morning. As you can tell, the camera's right there. So right there's been a deer that's walked through here just within this morning and came to check out what's going on with the new snow. So just to give you a rundown why we're taking these cameras down, as you can see here, it's got snow on the top. When that snow melts, it gets into the camera, gets into the batteries and corrodes your batteries. That's one of the main reasons. We try to get them out before it snows, but with how fast this snow came, we couldn't get out here in time to get it. So we're gonna try to get it before it gets too bad. And we've had cameras that have corroded and ruined your whole camera. So it's good to get them out of the weather when you don't need them. Like this in Illinois, it usually doesn't snow till later in December. So like that, it's January, time to get them out and time to maintenance them, I guess. You can put new batteries in them. Like that, we're gonna put some new batteries in them just to leave them out, you know, for shed season, to catch the deer shedding antlers, and mostly just trespassers, people that want to come out and trespass on your property. So you gotta keep some cameras out. But we'll get this one off and get to the next one. It's that easy. That's all you gotta do. Back to the side-by-side. All right, so we're walking up to our second one. And if you go check out my last video, you can tell of what I'm talking about here. If you look at this camera, you can notice that that's down. That's the big thing that I was talking about. You want that up. That's what I'm talking. The snow just ruins that. The animals get on that and it kind of ruins your camera. But That's what I was mentioning there. That just over time it loosens this and it doesn't stay up. So we'll go ahead and get this one off too.
Damn it! Damn it!
Camera number 2, done. All right guys, we're here to our next camera. This is one of our most successful cameras and it's got a backstory. As you can see here, it's on this tree. If we come walking right over here, you see the tree that's fallen down? That stump is what's left of the tree that my camera used to be on. I'll attach a picture of it right here to show you what it looks like, but the whole tree fell, and if you listened to my last video, that was Old Faithful. So we lost Old Faithful. So now we got to find a new tree for it. But I got some batteries in my hand. We'll get the batteries in, and we'll actually keep this one out here because this is actually a good spot. A lot of deer come in here in bed and stuff like that. So let's get the batteries changed. Take the old ones out, and we'll get the new ones put right back in, and we'll keep this one out here so it can just get the deer's horns falling off and everything else. So, and we'll put it back on the tree. Oh, goddamn strap. I broke the strap. Well, all right. A little rough on our strap. That's supposed to be a hook there, so I'll run to the side-by-side real quick and get another strap and we'll put it back on. So here you go, guys. We're just heading out after putting that camera up, and we just walked right through this barbed wire fence right here, and if you can see that, that is hair from a deer, or deer that have been running through here. Kind of neat that they, right there, they're trying to squeeze through that little hole to get back here. But that's kind of cool to kind of see that on the barbed wire fence. Well, we were just talking about the deer. Looks like we're gonna have human flesh on the barbed wire fence now. Caught her. Now she's gonna rip her coat. Well, we might have to take a commission here to get Libby unstuck from the barbed wire. Are you good? Well, after our halftime report of Libby getting stuck, we're gonna go get the last camera here. I've been doing this for 3 years, helping Dad put out cameras and for our guys and stuff like that. And it still amazes me after the season, you know, after hunting season, how quiet it is out here. It's kind of bad, but kind of good, because all the deer are kind of hiding away. And it's just crazy, definitely with the snow. It's just crazy how quiet, not a bird making a noise. It's just kind of peaceful out here. So we'll make our way through the snow, and we'll get this last camera and get on to the next farm. So, walking where I thought the camera was, and I know it was, but no camera. Almost freaked out, but I remember I came in here right when our second group of guys were showing up, and I changed a bunch of batteries. And like this camera was dead, and the camera was junk. Something with the internal memory. I don't know, maybe because I left it out too long the year before. It comes on myself, right? Everything does. But no, I took it down, and I just got to remember that next time so I don't freak out, because I was like, whoa, who stole my camera? But I did. So no, we're gonna, instead of grabbing that camera, there's one on the way back to the field. I got to change the batteries in that one, and then we'll get headed to the other farm after that one. This snow's perfect snowball weather. Might have to hit my taxi coming. right, so Libby the farm dog just pulled the side-by-side back on the trailer, so we're all good there. We left some cameras out and then we picked up the rest, so good thing we made this trip right now, because I think them cameras, once the snow gets on the top of them, it doesn't take long to get the batteries to corrode and junk out the whole camera. So good idea that we're doing this right now, but we're gonna call it quits on this farm and I'll see you guys at the next farm. All right, and we're back, guys. We're back here at the second farm, so we'll get the side-by-side unloaded and get headed to the first camera to pick up. All right, guys, we just got to our first camera here on the second farm, and I think we're going to leave this one up. It kind of overlooks the field here, and there's been some tracks, so it should have caught some deer coming through here. So I think we're going to leave this one up. This one kind of overlooks the field and kind of a good spot to let all the deer. It shows them out there grazing on the weed out here. So hopefully get some pictures. But the reason we're going to leave this one out, it's a different camera than the one before. The batteries mount on the back side. This one they mount underneath, so the water doesn't really get in behind it. We haven't had very many problems with these cameras, so we'll leave this one out, and hopefully it can get some pictures and keep the trespassers away, because that's the main thing with antler season, is people just walk wherever they want. So hopefully we'll leave that out, get them shedding their antlers, you know, the big bucks that are still around, and hopefully we can come around the shed hunt season and find them. So we'll leave that one there and we'll go on to the next one. So we're walking along here, and kind of a cool little thing here. You can kind of see where the snow gone. That's where a deer is laid and maybe slept the night. There's a couple in them, a couple beds in here. There's one right there too, and there's even like another one right there. So I'd say this is a hot zone of where the deer come and relax after and actually they're out of the wind, so that's a good little spot for them deer to lay down and get warm for the night. So kind of cool to see that. So this is what I was talking about when we just kind of come out here when the snow, you can kind of tell where the deer are walking. And as you can tell here, it's a pretty good path right here that we're following. And I think it's gonna lead us right to our next camera. So we're gonna keep following where the deer are going. Here we go, guys. I just looked down here, and if you can see that, that's a pretty big hoof print. I'd say we're getting to a buck. That's my hand, and that's a pretty big hoof print. So we got a big boy still walking around these woods. Another one down. We're out yet. Thank God for side-by-sides. I don't know if I could do this. I'm lazy and fat.
I'm sweating.
So as you guys can see here, I don't know if you can see it that well, but there's been a lot of traffic through here, and that's what this farm's known for, having a lot of deer on it, and that kind of proves that they're just constantly walking around in here, and it's a good feeling to have that much action, you know, after a season, to still see that the deer are moving around and still trying to find a way to survive, even in these harsh, you know, heck, we've had days down in the zeros and almost in the negatives. So it's amazing how them deer survive, but that's a good sign to see a lot of tracks out here, and this is kind of hidden, so kind of a good place for them to hang out. So let's get this one taken down. So walking along, not a big tree, so probably a littler sized buck, but there's a scrape. Kind of neat. He was getting after it. That's the only way for them to itch their antlers, is scratching up against a tree, and that's what the deer need. Kind of cool. Alrighty, guys, last camera of the day here. We're just going to change the batteries on this one. We'll leave this one out here. It's kind of overlooking the field, so we'll leave that one there. And look at that, the antenna's up on that one. So looks like we're good to go. I'll slap some batteries in there, and we'll get headed back to the truck and warm up a little bit. Alrighty, farm dogs, we're back. Got the side-by-side loaded. Are you cold, Libby?
Yeah.
It's cold. I'm my feet. Can't feel my feet or my hands, which I didn't come very prepared, but it's about 25 degrees out right now. We just got snow this morning, like I was mentioning before, but that was good. We got most of our cameras out. I kept a couple out, changed some batteries just to get the deer shedding their antlers and kind of see what we still got left out here. And it's kind of neat to see them deer react to like this snow and the cold weather. Not very much movement when it gets to snowing and blowing like that, but kind of a recap of the 2024 season. Of course, like that, we ran all the way from October to, December of hunting deer, and it's pretty slow here in Western Illinois where we're located, and you have them years and then you have really good years, so you kind of just got to play it as it's being dealt to you. Like that this year, I don't think we didn't, the guys that were hunting, they didn't see as many deer, but like that, you go asking around and it was just slow all the way around. It was kind of warm there to begin out the season, and that kind of put a damper on things. That stopped the rut didn't come as soon as it usually does, and it just kind of an off year. But hey, there's always next year, right? So, but no, other than that, I think all the guys were happy. It's still you being able to come and hunt in Illinois. It's kind of cool. Like them guys, we got guys from Vermont and stuff like that to come, 13, 14 hours to come hunt Illinois. So we try to do our best to keep them guys happy. But to end the video, guys, I think that's going to be it. Like I mentioned earlier this video, go check out the merch. I'll have it linked in the description below. Go get you a stocking hat, go get you a shirt, go get you a sweatshirt, and we'll ship them right to your front door. So go do that, and keep on keeping on, guys. You guys have been doing the great on supporting me. We love putting out content for you guys. So I think that's going to be it. So keep liking, keep subscribing, keep commenting on the video, and keep on keeping on, Farm Dogs. We'll see you next time.